Welcome to the Puckin Stoner Dad Show with your hosts, Ginger Claus and Dusty. We are now on Spotify and Apple Podcast. Music by Burning Bridges. Subscribe, like.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Puckin Stoner Dad. Dusty, how are ya?
Oh, fuck, bud. I am doing great. How are you?
I'm better now that the kids are kind of asleep.
So, first thing I think we said we want to talk about was the hockey game. Leafs games?
Yeah, so I got a question for you. Do we hit 20 regulation wins before the season?
At this rate, I don't know. Like, what do we have? Like 5? 6?
We've got 5. No, we got 5. We won 2 shootouts since that poll was released by Sportsnet.
Yeah,
so we're still at 5.
Yeah, we have 5 of them. Like, I get the point still that up. Yes. Would be nice to see some regulation wins, but the one goal games is going to represent what it is like in the playoffs, which we are leading the league and games won by just 1 goal.
Now my dog is at my ass. Wow. Well, like most of the playoffs last year was overtime, wasn't it? Or shootout? No, they don't do shootout in overtime.
A lot of overtime.
I mean, 3 on overtime.
It's just regular overtime in playoffs, 5-on-5.
Repetitive, isn't it?
Yeah, continuous.
I don't know. I'm so fucked up every time I watch hockey.
Yeah. But
except for the morning game the other day in Sweden, but
yeah, true. So, well, it was Seattle last game. I forget who the game was before that. Who was the
what?
They played. Trying to remember who they played this week.
Seattle and
excuse me, sorry about that.
Florida.
Yes, that was it. Florida. What'd you think of the Florida game? We'll start with the Florida game, then we'll move on to Seattle.
I liked the Florida game more than the other one, but
Seattle, yeah.
I just want to.
That was the blown lead, though, right? Didn't they have them up? Or
no, the last game was the blown lead. They were up 3-1.
Yeah, they came back from a 2-goal lead or something. I think against Florida. I think it was.
Yeah, but I'd like to know why Max Domi is our enforcer.
I agree. I love seeing him drop the gloves. I do.
I love seeing it too, but I just think there's some other guys that could also probably join him.
So it'd be nice to see another forward drop the gloves. I think we shouldn't be getting our defensemen to drop the gloves right now because we
can't even get our defensemen to fucking block a shot. We can't even get our defensemen to anyway.
They can't stay healthy either, right? Like
they've never been able to. They can't even stay on the blue line, half of them.
John Klingberg probably out for the rest of the season. Gio is out now for a couple weeks. Who else do we got out? We still have Liljegren. He's been out for a while.
Yeah. We got Riley.
Yeah. Riley's still playing. So we got Riley, Brody, and Jake McCabe as our actual full-time NHL guys.
And then we got Timmins and who are the other ones? Lagesson and do we go for Tanev?
I'd love to see it. I think it'd be a great. I think he'd be really good first pairing with Riley.
Yeah, they match up well.
I wanted Zadorov really bad. I knew he wasn't going to be in. Like, I knew he was still going to be our bottom.
Got him for a third and a fifth?
Yeah.
That's fucking. But, well, like, we can't afford that kind of deal. Plus, like, why is everyone so horny for a Toronto-Calgary trade? Because Brad came from there? Yeah, okay, so didn't he leave on kind of fucking shitty terms?
Exactly, and that's why I think they.
So aren't we gonna have to give up half a farm, six eggs, and a fucking family dog for fucking a bag of pucks at this point?
To them, yeah.
So why is everyone so horny for a fucking Calgary trade?
Who knows? Like, I don't. Is there another defenseman you think? I would looking at. I think Sanheim would be a great fit in Toronto.
Yeah,
I think he'd be. I'd really like to see him. I think he would add a good element. He's kind of big.
I just think Brad should have re-signed Luke.
I do. I really do wish we signed Luke Shen as well. Like, I think he would have been great for the team.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, it's at this point right now, right? Like, I don't know who are we. Who's the next trade target? Because you do need some toughness on the back end again. Still, like that's.
Yeah, we can't make it far with this defense.
No. Well, you want to get a top 4 guy, and then I would say you want a bottom 6 guy, your 6th defenseman, basically.
A 6 or 7 D.
Yeah.
Are we asking who I would want?
Yeah. Who like? I don't know.
What?
Like, I said,
gotta go watch TV.
Yeah.
Go grab a snack and then get out of here.
Sanheim would be good. 100% he would.
Yeah.
Andrew Pecky, I think his name is. I think he's the guy on Columbus.
Yeah.
Let me look it up here.
Pionk? No.
He wouldn't be a bad ad either.
Hey, you gotta pay the dad tax if you're asking for Rice Krispies.
He's looking at me.
Don't forget about the dad tax.
Yeah, it's. Oh, I gotta get it. I'm definitely going to get on that. Yeah, so it is. It's Andrew Pecky, the guy from Columbus. That was his name. He's a right-handed shot.
Oh yeah, Pionk is in Winnipeg.
Yeah, I believe so. Man, I even maybe look at Ivan Provorov.
Provorov, doesn't he hate the gay people?
Was he the guy that wasn't wouldn't wear the jersey?
When he was in Philly?
Yeah. Yeah, true. I don't know. I'd like to. Still trying to think with them. Like, I still feel there is a piece missing in the forward core, though, too.
In the what?
Like in the forward core? Yeah, not the core 4, but like in the forward, kind of the top 12. Like,
well,
what Noel Charlie brought last year. Remember him? Like, that's what I feel you're missing. You're missing a guy in that maybe third line dump and crash. Wear the team down. That can still play.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be nice. I don't know. Do you look at making a goalie? Like who are you putting in net tomorrow? Who's your guess? Would you go to Sammy?
Ride Wall. Ride Wall.
I think you should too. I thought he played incredible last game.
And the game before.
Like he's been the reason the Leafs have been getting points.
I think he's ready to be a starter. I think this year, if you put him in between the pipes for 50 games, that's too much. I think him and Sammy had to kind of split it, but I think 3 years from now, Joe Wall is like the poster that Leafs fans have in their room with their kids.
I can see that, yeah. But I think the way the NHL is going now, though, it seems like everyone has that 1A, 1B kind of.
Yeah, but Sammy,
like
Sammy and Wall are not a 1A, 1B kind of thing.
No.
Because you want it's like a 1A, 1B. Like, I mean, Sammy's had some good games, don't get me wrong. And even on the bad games, he's been hung out to dry by a bad defense. But, like, right now, I'm not putting him in net if I have to pick between him and Wall.
Okay, yeah. I believe the Leafs are in a playoff spot right now. I saw a thing saying the playoffs started today. They would play Boston.
And see, that's a good example. That's the only time I think you should have a 1A, 1B. With Allmark and Swayman, where you can't pick up a 1.
They do have a good setup that way.
An amazing setup.
It wasn't used right in the playoffs last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Do you want to be the team that plays Boston in the first round this year? Like, I don't.
No.
I don't. Dude, they're looking for revenge after that.
I don't know if you noticed after the We Want Florida incident, but you shouldn't want to play anybody in the playoffs.
No. No one's an easy win in the playoffs.
No.
Like, you don't win 4 rounds because you know, like it's because it's easy.
No. It's been barely easy to win 1 round.
Well,
fuck.
Yeah, look how much they you could argue that it doesn't matter in the end because they got the result, but I thought Tampa was all over the Leafs most of that series too.
Yeah. Oh, you better believe it.
Yeah, like I found there was issues that whole playoff run, even though they did win, but there was issues.
There was issues, all right.
Yeah.
But
so do you think like you're a goalie guy, so was last year maybe a career year for Sammy, or and he's playing back to normal, or is this a kind of a down year for Sammy? Again, because he had a down year with Washington, and that's the year they released him, and that's when we picked him up, remember?
Yeah, but I just find it hard to believe that anyone could have just a miraculous good year in the city of Toronto, where we eat goalies alive. I think Toronto gave him a little bit of a rebirth.
It did, but we didn't expect it though.
No.
There was no pressure because you just came in and it was like, whoa, what?
I honestly don't know. Let me tell you what I think, okay? This is what I think. Last year was not a fluke. Sammy is that goalie. Hello, Toby. Sammy is that goalie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think we had a better defensive core last year than we had this year.
I think the team was better defensively as a
think
whole.
I think Joe Wall just knows how to deal with it better.
It's the guy who's brought up in the system, right? Like the Marlies play very, very similar to what the Leafs play.
Yeah.
Which they all try to
Also,
do, right?
Also, let's talk about the fact that Joe Wall does 4 hours of yoga a day, and
That's insane.
that's why when you see him go down into the splits and do all these contortionist moves, he's just able to move again. Whereas you don't need that. Whereas if Sammy goes down and you see him kind of twist a knee, you're like, oh well, there's fucking 5-game injury.
Yeah, at least.
I think Joe Wall is better equipped to be the starter for this defensive core, but I think Sammy's still just as good of a goaltender. I just think that they lay him out to dry.
Yeah, true.
And then it gets on him.
Yeah.
It gets into his mental health. And then he's letting
When you can tell they try to protect the kid too a little bit more, it seems like, right?
Well, they did the same. It's the same thing as with Jack Campbell and Freddie Anderson, right? Just a sec.
Yeah, exactly.
Cedric, do what you got to do with them. Dusty and Dad are busy. So, I told you to have a snack. Anyway, so years ago, wow, I can't believe it's years ago now. But when Anderson was in net, it's like the defense didn't exist. But then when Campbell stood in net, it's like the defense became a brick wall.
Good point. Yeah. And then it's been like that. I find they kind of show up for the goalies. Yeah.
Yeah. For the goalies, they almost maybe expect less from. I don't know.
Well, it has to be easier as a goaltender when your team's playing defensively around you.
Yeah.
So there's one player right now I think is struggling, and the guy can't buy a goal. But I think he's been great since me and you have said we've been called him out. We called 2 players out, and I think they both really stepped it up. Like Tyler Bertuzzi and Max Domi. What do you think of their play lately?
Okay, so Tyler Bertuzzi.
Yeah, we'll start with Tyler Bertuzzi.
I think it's funny how Keith rides him so hard, but I like what he's been doing, especially since he called him out.
I think Tyler Bertuzzi's been very good. For me, the real test for Tyler Bertuzzi now, though, is tomorrow night.
We're not blowing bubbles right now. It's broken. It's broken. Cedric, come get your brother. No. You can't say hi to Benny. Benny's sleeping anyway.
So,
my wife. No. Can you hear this?
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
That's awesome.
Jeez. Holy.
We're pretty sure Domi. We're pretty sure Toby's demon possessed. Cedric, you can call him to Toby. Toby?
All right. Okay, so What do we think? Tyler Bertuzzi. Tomorrow night. Do you expect a big game out of him?
Who are we playing tomorrow again?
We're playing Boston tomorrow.
Boston.
So Boston Bruins hockey
He's gonna
night
get 2 goals
Canada.
and then an assist and a fight.
That would be dope. I would love to see that. Gordie Howe hat trick.
Also, yeah, and Max Domi's gonna fight someone and lose.
Two fights tomorrow would be pretty dope. So do we get? So what do you think? Max Domi tries to fight Brad Marchand.
What was that, sorry?
I said, is Max Domi the one that fights Brad Marchand?
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? They're like basically the same size.
It would be pretty dope.
Well, you know Ryan Reeves isn't going to do it. He might not even be in the lineup.
Well, I think Ryan Reeves is definitely going to be in the lineup tomorrow. But, dude, to be honest, if you're Brad Marchand, do you bother fighting Ryan Reeves? Brad Marchand contributes way more on the ice than Ryan Reeves does, right? So he's like, I'm not trading you for me.
No.
I see Max Domi, he might not even bother with. It's Matthews, maybe.
Matthews fights Marchand?
Can you imagine?
Well,
imagine. We just said imagine how funny that'd be and it happens tomorrow night.
I'd die.
Or Mitch.
That would be hilarious.
Mitchie.
With a fishbowl.
Takes the fishbowl off and just freaking drops him.
Flips it up. Fights with a fishbowl up.
Okay, so we are joking about that. So Matthews actually has kind of a fight, if you want to call that. Against Stamkos in the playoffs. Yeah. So what Leaf would surprise you the most to see drop the gloves then?
David Camp.
You think David Camp?
Yep. He's got the baby face.
I think Willie. I don't see Willie dropping them.
Maybe if he had a Sweden jersey.
I don't know. It'd be really hard to see. I haven't really seen Willie even get pissed off.
Okay, maybe I changed my answer.
I've been like Mitch. I wouldn't see him.
Yeah, you don't see Mitch fighting. Never mind. Mitch. Fuck yeah, you don't see him fighting.
Or
Cedric, come get your brother.
Yarncrook, maybe too.
Yeah, I don't see him fighting. Well, maybe.
Yarncrook would surprise me a lot. But yeah.
And also Joe Wall.
Seeing a goalie fight now is just rare, period, right?
Yeah. It doesn't happen often.
No.
They score more than they fight now.
Yeah. You see that goal was it last night? Jerry?
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah. So we've talked about the Florida game, talking about some other stuff, and now Seattle. Like they go up 3-1. They blow the lead.
Yeah, they do the whole Toronto thing.
It just seems like that's a bad pattern this year too. They blowing leads like that. Kind of like the vibe. It's the vibe of like when we lost against a Zamboni driver sometimes for me.
Wow, that was a while ago, eh?
Well, that's what they remind me of defensively.
Yeah, it's similar.
That's what they were terrible defensively that year.
Yeah. Man, who were their defensemen that year?
Oh God. Well, Morgan Riley. I don't even think they had Brody yet. No, they didn't. They had Tyson Berry.
Yeah.
I think they had Cody Cece.
Yeah.
Nowhere
in the show.
Justin Hall and Muzzin.
Come on.
Yeah, Muzzin.
No.
Yeah.
People in the house.
No. Go. Get lit.
But I don't even think they had Muzzin at that time when they lost against the Zamboni driver, though, because I think he was acquired in a trade.
He came at the deadline.
Yeah, I think it was that year.
Or
and then the
close
COVID
to.
shut down. And then the COVID shut down.
Oh, really?
That was that COVID shutdown year, and then they lost against Columbus. Remember?
Yeah. Wow. Feels like just yesterday.
That was like 3 years ago, bud.
Holy shit.
I know, right? Almost 4. Yeah. We're coming up on like almost 4 years since COVID.
That's crazy. And we all thought it would be done in a couple of months.
Yeah. Well, what were they saying at the time? It was like a couple weeks a couple weeks to kill the curve or something like that.
Yeah, 2 weeks to kill the curve. Oh, wow. What the heck's going on with you? Wow. Next week, Mom doesn't go out on podcast night. Here, do you want a Rice Krispie or do you want this? You have to pay the dad tax. Remember that. Say hi to Dusty.
Hi, buddy.
He just said hi, but I got the headphones in my ears.
No, I don't want it.
This is completely...
Okay, so we've got a lot of Leaf stuff. We were saying about the lead. Go to the league or the shootout. Justin Wall has an absolute incredible save in overtime. Keep the game alive. I was really happy for Mitch for that, getting that hat trick and then getting, winning it in the shootout.
I actually called it too. Once he scored the second one, I was like, watch him get a hat trick and win in the shootout. And then he did.
So my buddy was at the game. And I think I texted him saying you're losing your hat tonight.
And he did.
He's been well, I think he's been to like, I don't know how many games. Seen like 4 hat tricks. Yeah.
Wow.
He's maybe that was his third hat trick he's seen. Like 4 games or something like that, 3 games. So I went to 2 and I saw a hat trick from Matthews in both of them. I've
been to 0 games.
You gotta If you can, you should take a trip in the winter and go to a Leaf game.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you gotta.
Hell or high water.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a cool experience to go see them live.
I just hope the building's loud.
That means you just got to get it pumping.
Yeah, I can do that. Will they let me bring in my bong?
I don't think so. Can you imagine?
That's no fun.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine if you know the song "Smoking Section" by Jelly Roll, but it's like the
I know who
Arena.
Jelly Roll. I know who Jelly Roll is, but I've never listened to him. Yeah.
Here, take it.
I'm old.
Well, chocolate.
Oh, Jelly Roll is he's something.
Oh yeah, is he?
Well, he started as a rapper, but then he became a country singer.
Oh really?
And he's really fat and covered in
Yeah,
tattoos.
I know who he is. I've seen him.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
you've
just mean
seen
like
him,
I've never heard his music.
It's not that bad, but it's like some of it's like some ghetto rap, and some of it's like, whoa, what happened to my phone?
So you used to listen to like you said you listened to like metal and shit like that, right?
Well, yeah, I was in a metal band for many years, so like I did listen to some metal, but it's not my favorite.
So like,
but like, I do know the metal scene very well.
Yeah. So you know like death metal and shit, and so
yeah.
So do you remember the rapper? He did like it was called like death rap because it was like the death metal version of it. Used to call it like death rap. I think it was called.
I think I saw a YouTube video of it or something.
Yeah. So it was Necro.
Yeah.
You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to listen to him in high school.
I listened to a lot of Under Oath in high school.
I saw them actually. Yeah,
Where?
I saw them with a
Van.
No, it was what do you call it? In Mississauga at the airport hangars thing or whatever they're called. I forget what it's called.
Okay.
I saw them with Atreyu.
Okay.
And Every Time I Die.
Okay, yeah, they play a lot of shows with Every Time I Die.
And Alexis on Fire.
Sweet. My band used to cover an Alexis on Fire song.
Oh yeah?
This could be anywhere in the world.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, I'll send it to you after this.
Yeah, that's a dope song.
You know Protest the Hero?
Yeah.
Open for them.
And my buddy was buddies with them. My buddy had a chance to be in that band.
They're all douchebags.
Are they?
Yeah, big douchebags, especially Johnny OG.
So this is like when we were like high school, like when he knew them.
Okay.
So he knew the guys in Protest. This is like I'm gonna say 2007.
Yeah.
They wanted him to drum for them, but he went and joined Faber Drive. Faber Drive?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my buddy was a drummer of Faber Drive in high school.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he knew
Faber Drive. I saw them live.
Yeah, so he knew I saw them so when he was there, they did a college tour where they went around a bunch of it was that tour. So I'm there and he's like, yo, pulls me in. I was there chilling with the band.
Huh.
Do
you know the band Life Ruiner?
No.
Okay, they're a hardcore band from Ontario. We opened for them too, and with Dead and the Vine on the farewell tour.
I've heard Dead and Vine.
Yeah, we opened for them. They're cool as shit.
Okay.
Me and their vocalist were like.
Do you ever hear of Holly Springs Disaster?
Yes!
Yeah.
Drink
so I saw
up.
that
What's that? Now she's doing the two-step.
Yeah. So he went on to do dubstep music.
Really?
Yeah. So the Holly Springs Disaster broke up quite a while ago. And he went on to do like dubstep. Kind of like
and she will shed virgin skin without feeling like a Yeah, I remember Holly.
Kind of like what's his name? The singer from First to Last, Sonny Moore.
Yeah, he's the
when he went to do Skrillex. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're doing a podcast, Toby. Enough is enough.
So,
wait. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Are you talking?
Yeah?
Okay.
Hi. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay.
You don't know?
Yeah, I love Holly Springs Disaster.
Yeah, they were dope. Cancer Bats I've seen live.
Oh yeah, I opened for Cancer Bats.
Yeah, so get this. So when I saw them, it was at like a random like venue in Guelph. I forget what it was. The place was called, but it was just some random ass place.
Yeah,
and I'm just at this random. I'm at the Cancer Bats merch table, just chilling and talking with the singer. I didn't even know it was a singer at the time.
Oh shoot, Toby, come on! I lost you for a sec.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, so I'm shooting the shit with what I thought was the merch guy for Cancer Bats.
Yeah,
and they're just shooting the shit for a while, blah blah. And he goes, "Yo, I gotta go. We're on stage in a couple minutes." I'm like, "On stage?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm the singer." He's like, "Whoa, what?"
That's crazy. Oh wow, Toby, you really chose the greatest night to be awake all night. Cedric,
So
come get your brother.
So anyway, we can come back to a little bit of music talk in a bit, but let's back to hockey. So we talked about the Leafs. And kind of mid part we wasn't horrible. Nice to get victories. Want to see this maybe get a regulation win. So we had a signing this week. We had a signing this week. What did you think of it? Patrick Kane signing with Detroit.
I was caught.
Is that where you thought he was going to go?
No, not at all.
No?
He's been skating in Toronto and all this meetings in Toronto. I figured he was coming to Toronto.
I thought he was probably going to go to Buffalo. Detroit kind of really shocked me. I didn't know they were really in the mix.
No, you didn't hear much about them.
Yeah. So I was shocked. I don't know. I wonder how well he's going to play when he goes there. Like, that surgery he had wasn't really an easy surgery to come back from. Right? It's a different hip surgery.
I say he scores 20.
You think so, eh?
Yeah.
It'd be the first time a player ever came back like that. after that surgery.
Yeah, after that surgery. I mean, Lemieux came back from cancer, so.
Yeah.
Maybe this wasn't.
So, who's banging Corey Perry's mom?
I don't know.
Is she even still alive? God rest her soul.
I believe so.
Okay.
He's
What do you think of? What do you think of that?
That situation? I don't know. A lot of people got upset about that situation where I don't know. They thought it was like kind of mean to the kid, but I don't know. Like I think it's funny. Like
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it wasn't. Obviously, it's not true.
No.
Like it was like there's.
But when his contract was getting terminated, I was like, oh, does he actually do it?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, like I thought it was funny. Yeah, the immature part of me thought it was. Gross me, but like it's obviously not true. I didn't really believe it was true, and like yeah, his mom didn't deserve to get brought into that, but
no, and like where does that even come from?
Yeah. It was obviously made up on the internet, and it just kind of blew up because Chicago wasn't saying anything. And it's not like Chicago really deserved the benefit of the doubt at the time because of the scandal that happened before that they hid, you know?
Yeah. Stay true.
Yeah, for sure. But like I feel bad for the kid, 100% I do. It's kind of a shitty situation that happened, and
really though.
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But what can you do?
What did he do though? What do you think? Like, it's clearly alcohol related,
and it was to do with an employee. So I don't know. Like, I don't really. Once like, did he beat up somebody? Did he like start something? Was he inappropriate with like maybe a female staff?
Did he fuck Connor Bedard's mom?
Who knows?
I don't think he did, but I think he definitely beat someone up on the staff.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking too. But who knows?
Yep, I think it's fucking weird though. Like, you think that like the NHL is usually pretty big on giving second chances, so you'd think that he would have to go through some sort of protocol, but they went right to like, you're fired.
Exactly. We'll see, I guess. So
the NHL is way more forgiving than most women these days.
Maybe, yeah. So,
well, depending on the situation.
Yeah, touche. So, holiday season coming up.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We're almost at an hour already.
Yeah, buddy. We're going to finish off right here. And then
you gotta stop being so easy to talk to.
All right. So,
and also my
holiday season coming up. We're gonna give 10 to 6. That's what we're gonna do tonight. 10 to 6.
10 to 6.
Next week we're gonna give 5 to 1.
Okay.
We're gonna give 5 this week and 5 next week.
Yeah.
So, what do we want to do? Do you want to do your 10th? We go 10 each. Give kind of a reason why we think, or like a memory associated with it, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we can do that. 10-10 each, and then just give a memory with the movie.
Yeah. Okay. So at number 10, what do you got?
Christmas with the Cranks.
Mm-hmm.
That was always a good one. It was my sister's favorite.
Yep.
When we were kids, so she'd watch it nonstop. So it kind of got old quick. But like, I love Tim Allen, and still today I love watching that during the holidays. But it's not like my favorite.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, yeah, I get what you mean. Like it's one of the ones on your list. It's not your favorite one that you look forward to the most, but you know.
Yeah.
So for my top 10, my 10 was Bad Santa. The one with Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton, yeah.
Yeah. I think that one was it's hilarious. That kid, the way he chirps that little kid, you know. I thought one of the ones I was kind of, it's like a funny one as an adult teenager, that I liked watching. Kind of showed some humor in that time of year instead where it's all like not all happy,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Good one. But Billy Bob Thornton's hilarious in it. So number 9.
Well, he's hilarious and everything.
Yeah. Number 9. I'll start this one off.
Okay, number 9.
At number 9, I have The Grinch. The Jim Carrey one. The Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah, okay.
The memories. I remember when the movie came out in theaters. I went and saw it. I think we went on Christmas Day or Boxing Day. We went and saw this movie.
Yeah.
It was, I thought it was hilarious. It was funny. It became kind of, that stable in the house. So, what do you got at number 9?
The same one.
Same one, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Thinking alike or what?
Yeah, it was more like same basic reasons. So nostalgia, right? So I love Jim Carrey and I love nostalgia. So like I loved watching that as a kid, and like it's not really like looking back, it was done really well, but like it's not like a top 5, that's for sure. But I definitely will always remember it. So that's my number 9.
Okay, so what did you get for your number 8?
Number 8. Where's my fucking notes? Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Oh, that one. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't think of that.
It's just another nostalgia movie, but it's not like a top 5 or anything because like it's fucking old.
Yeah, you put the one. It's on your list. You watch it.
Yeah, gotta watch it, but like,
yeah. So my number 8, I had Arthur Christmas. That one started. I actually put that one on my list to watch every year a couple years ago.
Okay.
Kind of look at that like the modern kind of like way of how like Christmas presents would be delivered. Like it still shows the old Santa doing the old fashioned way, but it shows like the elves on like ships and they all like go in and do it all stealthily and kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So then we'll go. So we just did 8. We'll go to number 7. I had Jack Frost. I think Jack Frost is one of the most underrated Christmas movies out there. Love it. Has a hockey scene in it.
Yeah.
Hockey scenes. One of those kind of classic, The one I really liked. What about you?
It's funny. Mine is not the same, but fucking damn near similar, man.
Yeah.
Rudolph. Original Rudolph.
No, so Jack Frost is not Frosty the Snowman. You know Jack Frost, the one where like the snowman comes alive?
Oh, I know the one, yeah, but do you mean the claymation or do you mean
No,
the
like
real?
the live version. The real version.
Oh, with the
Where
guy
he's
from
like,
How I Met Your Mother.
I believe he's in it, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who plays as the environmental lawyer. He's Jack Frost.
Is it?
Yeah, same guy. And Marshall's environmental lawyer from Harold and Coombs or whatever. Coops.
Michael Keating?
Is
Pretty sure
that?
it's Michael Keating, is it not?
I don't remember. I thought it was the same guy as How I Met Your Mother's.
No, I don't think he was in. No. Yeah, Michael Keaton, Kelly Preston, Mark Addy, Joseph Cross. I don't think he was in it. He could have been, but yeah. Anyway, that was mine. And you said what was you said yours was the original Rudolph. I thought about putting on there. It's been so long since I've actually watched that because it's so hard to find, right?
Yeah.
So that's why
I don't even think. As a
but that
kid, we
definitely
had it on
deserves to be on the
VHS.
list. Yeah. Oh, we did too, and it was a staple. Okay, so number 6, I had the Santa Claus 2, the second Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Those kind of the ones, you watch it because you watched the first one and you put that one on, and the other ones don't make my list, but I still watch them. Santa Claus 3, and I think it's Santa Claus 4. They're weird, but they're still on the list.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yeah. And then...
Yeah.
So what was your 6?
Home Alone 3.
Home Alone 3?
Yeah.
That's the one with the kid with the race car, right?
Yeah.
The toy car, yeah. Okay,
you smashed my Winky. You smashed my Winky when the rat's in his pants. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a funny one. Okay. That's an interesting list. So, well, you know what everyone has to do, right? They want to get the end of their list. You're going to have to check out the episode next week.
Yeah. We're going to do 5-1.
Yeah.
And then, not a Leafs game.
And I think we should add something to our list too.
What's that?
So, with the holiday season, right? Lots of goodies, food. We're going to say some of our favorite snacks / being stoners as well, right? Like Christmas munchies. What's the best ones?
Mint morsels. Ever had those?
Yeah. No, we're going to do those next week, though. On the episode.
But have you had a mint morsel?
I'm guessing it's like an after 8 or whatever it's called.
No. My mom's a Newfie, and she used to make them. I don't know if they're made anywhere else, but I grew up with them. And it's like mom would make a chocolate cookie.
Yeah.
With a scoop of mint, a scoop of fudge, and then a scoop of chocolate hardcover coating.
Ooh. That sounds pretty damn good.
Oh. Yeah, it was good back in the day. So stoner snacks next week.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to talk some hockey next week. We're going to do the rest of our movies. And who knows what else is going to pop up into our heads next week. So, I don't know. We have a new feature. We are currently on all these platforms.
Aren't we going to try to get Tommy next week too?
Yeah, we're going to try and get a special guest.
Sweet.
We're going to see if we're going to look at maybe talking to Tommy next week. We'll bring him in. And, we'll try and get him a little bit prepared about some of the topics. We're not just going to throw him in and do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Make sure you come and check it out next week, everyone. Let's call it at that. So, everyone have a good week. And maybe if we ever see a Toronto trade, me and him will hop up and we'll do a video. Not a live, but a video. We'll see. All right, everyone. Peace. Have a good one.
Peace.
Thank you for watching.
This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down. I'm too fly. This is my time.
Like,
Ready to shine. Brighter than all of the
subscribe.
game time. Seconds away in the
Check us out on our social medias.
mind. Beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my moment.
We are now on Spotify and Apple Podcast.
I'ma own it.